think we're not the first ship which crashed around here. Just looking at all those wrecks around here. Ancient statue, Brachus Rex. Yeah, character really important through the whole game. What a charming statue though. Standing on tortured and chained people.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
True. True. The children, I think. Or is it another one?
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
What? Well, why not? What did you hear about elves?
Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
You know, you've heard mostly wrong. I've never eaten a pet, well, so far. And I don't need a person if they ask me to. What a weird thing to say.
The child's eyes grow wide.
People ask you to eat them?
Well, it is more complicated than that, but it's basically how elves share memories.
Really? Neat. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
I mean, given that the child also has one of those collars, I think he's too, right? That really sounds like shitty weather, Mata-chan. All the best. Here in Germany, it's just, in the part of Germany where I live, it's just freaking cold, but it's not like icy or snowy so far. Lavender knots. I mean, I am, and looking at the collar around not only my throat, but also around yours, I think so are you.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Well, I can't disagree with that. They're definitely wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Yeah, on the other hand, it's not really safe around here, you know? My ship was attacked by Voidwoken not too far off this shore.
But you didn't die.
True. You know, you don't really seem to be scared, right? Why is that?
I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Oh. I think you shouldn't come to that realization as a child. Just in your angsty youth years. You know, I don't want to scare you, but I really survived the Voidwoken attack just by the skin of my teeth. You really should go somewhere a little bit safer than here.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean.
Oh boy.
You'll see.
Oh. Poor guy. I hope he doesn't die. Shell. And of course we're looting everything which is not fixed. See some red marks. Vicious voidlings. Those were meaner, and we have 2 of them. But ever the optimist. Let's try.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship.
I love the sneaking here.
Damn, they made it to shore.
Of course, you're not just sneaking, you always get like some kind of cover. I think we should start maybe with the mosquito swarm, but that one is ranged. There we go. Did I quick save? A volatility. Ooh, and vampire. They both have this. Why? Heal for half the damage they deal. Hey, let's take care that if you heal, it hurts you. Here we go. Nice. Because we have a shield, we can also restore part of our armor. Let's just combine it with healing, so he will just die anyway. Enough. I will just try to take over those 2 AP points.
I know
You know me? Hey, why is he not healing? What? Why do they know me? Ugh. Okay, you're way too far away, so I will just shield up with restore our physical armor. Well, so far we didn't take any damage. Okay, now we took damage. Oh gosh. How often do you want to attack? What the heck is wrong with you? Gosh. Let's go behind it and strike, and let's hope we survive this. Yeah, especially now it's pure tactician, because we don't have the advantage of more companions. Okay. How was it able to attack 4 times? Maybe I will be just glad that it can't do that again. Come on. Touch you. Oh, at least it can't heal. That was just one attack, but it was worse. I think I will heal myself. Because if we die, the fight is over. Which is also nice, is due to us being proficient in necromancy, we always get, I think like for level 1, like 10%. Yes. You always regenerate your level in necromancy times 10% of the damage you deal. It's quite neat. Getting behind you doesn't seem to be smart, so let's shield up. Come at me. And as long as it's destroying the armor, it can't regenerate. Nice to know. Decaying touch. Okay, let's step.
I
Nice.
thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
I don't think the magisters are that honest about everything. Magister jailer.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
Charming. Yeah, those resurrection scrolls are quite handy, but you can't really use them if you're alone, of course. Well, can't use them when you're dead. Another one of those. That's quite the banner. Jewel inside? I wonder why they have the eye on the hand.
Look here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
Oh yeah, Sir Laura.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive.
It.
But that is no
Excuse
reason
me?
to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me,
What is a
have you
wrathful
taken
great
leave of
acorn?
all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I? Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorn's vile servants, it can do so again.
Is he talking to the cat skeleton? I think so, cause his name is not Quercus.
We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Wait. Giants? Acorns? Shields? I've no idea what you're talking about.
Egad, it speaks our tongue, Quercus. Hush before.
So far, I just heard you.
What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed.
Kinda halfway did.
No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
So you didn't introduce yourself, but you want to be protected. Crafty weaponry. Die by the sword. Word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife or shiv, if that's all you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you've got a sword. Well, of sorts. Yeah, once again, you have quite a funny crafting system, which at least in my first Let's Play I didn't use too much. Let's see if it changes. Probably not. And hey, our first level up. Let's go for... Yeah, as a mage, for us, strength and finesse are completely irrelevant. Intelligence is nice to just deal more damage. Constitution is of course more vitality. Memory just gives us more slots, which I will explain in a second. And wits is more critical hit chance and initiative. Yeah. As you can see, when we learn skills, we always need memory slots for them. And you just start with 4? I thought just 3. Oh, base slots 4, okay. And so yeah, there's always a bit of juggling to see like how many skills do you want, how many do you need, and do you put like more into memory or do you put more into your damaging attribute. At least for the start, we're going to go with just intelligence. We are going to go persuasion all the way. Especially, of course, with the 6 people mod, we can afford to really go into exclusively skills. Because, I mean, we have 7 civil abilities, and I want to cover everything besides sneaking, because sneaking usually isn't that necessary. At least that's my experience. There might be places where it is interesting to have that, because it makes, well, sneaking easier. Who would have thought? Anyway, I think I will... Should I go more into necromancy or more into hydrosophist? I think I will go more into hydrosophist. Even though I've just one skill, but I want the healing to be potent. Now I have a sharp rock. No way to go up. Haha, the Red Prince. Yeah, small spoiler about, well, not the story. Oh, maybe also the story. Let's see where I'm going. The Red Prince will be the only companion I won't take along, because there are, well, 6 companions. I have a mod which allows me to have 6 party members, and since I am not playing an origin character, I have to leave 1 behind, and I'm going to leave behind the Red Prince. I took him along in my first Let's Play, and he was a little annoying at times. So, yeah, he's my vote. But let's talk to him and take him along until we have enough companions.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be...
Of course, maybe one thing as well, it could be kind of spoilers, so skip it if you don't want to hear it, like a minute or 2. The thing is, I was always very at odds with the Red Prince, because he's really going to want to restore his empire, and it's really about lizard supremacy and stuff, and so my character and he argued a lot. And at the very end, at the end of the game, he even betrayed me, so, yeah. That added to all the being annoyed by him.
Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Lavender remembers that this lizard is the one who took him by the jaw and sized him up like a damn horse. Well, we certainly have a bone to pick.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Yes, I imagine you do. You're made of sterner stuff than I first gave you credit for.
Mm-hmm. I came back and helped you.
Chances are I wouldn't have survived the shipwreck had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
Which makes me wonder what kind of consequences that actually would have if you wouldn't go back. Because I can't imagine that you lose like all the companions.
You have my gratitude.
You know, just like pissed off or something.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Well, you know, I'm still annoyed by you, but glad to be of help. I don't stand idle by when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further.
Okay. You know, what exactly are you doing here? I mean, you're standing on a rock.
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Okay.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
You know, as of last night, I see a kraken-infested wasteland I never want to be near again.
Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire.
Hmm.
I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What exactly do you mean by lost?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
But excuse me.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Yeah, the classic, do you even know who I am? You know, even though Lavender seems to know because of the scholar tag, he would just go by just to mock him a little. Lavender shakes his head. You know, I have no idea who you are. A lizard, I guess.
Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation.
The Red Prince is very humble, which may also just show that he introduced himself as the Red Prince.
I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun.
Hi, I'm Lavender.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
I think so. You're standing on a rock with a source collar and talking to me.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Yes, restoring empires and stuff. You know, I also have some things to sort out, so you're welcome to tag along if you want.
This and that? Tag along? Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix? On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Already starting with the conditions.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Well, sure, we'll do that.
Jolly good.
If you're still in my team at that point.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
Yeah, he really is something. Mainly very full of himself.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Which is quite nice, because when meeting them you can buy that, just like say what kind of starting build you want to have. And I actually thought about like who I want in which position. But the thing is just, I'm not planning on taking him along in the long run, so we're just going to go with fighter, I guess. You know, a fighter sounds perfect, you know, for all the fighting. Just stay true to your vocation.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
A bit more optimistic. Onwards to victory.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're
Charming.
aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord.
How about Red Lizard?
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Fun, fun, fun. Yeah. And there we have him. He's quite pompous. Yes. Hey. Let's just walk around a little bit more and see if we can pick up more companions or stuff. I don't know. Do you think
Some would see this as an omen.
this island is connected to the Magisters or all the banners? I don't know. Let's put another one here.
Workers, fur maketh not the cat.
The cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
I feel you. That's me waking up. You know, I'm not following you. You approach me.
What? No, that can't be. I can't... Hey, stop following me.
Okay, seriously. Are you feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
So not so fine. Okay, step by step. Do you have any idea where you came from?
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay. Ooh, is there an entrance to something? What is it? Vines. Where are they? Ah, here. Wow. How am I supposed to get there? Knocked down. Why are there vines? How am I supposed to get up there? I don't know. Yeah, you just fall down. Okay, I guess we need another way. Ah, for joy. What a fun place. A shovel. You always need those. Why is there a crate with a single needle and a single skull? Okay. towards the crafting philosophy. Come, gather close and tell... Gosh, thanks brain. Come, gather close and let me tell you philosophy. Concerns one matter only, the appreciation of small things. For example, consider the exquisite ordinariness and usefulness of an everyday object like the crafter's kit. Welcome its invaluable assistance in your life and you'll never look back. Remember my words, friend. Appreciate the small things. A big life can only be composed of many small and wonderful things. I mean, sounds like a positive mindset, but also, it's just a crafter's kit. Hey cat, anything more to say?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
The cat is following you. Guess I made a new friend.
What's going on?
I don't know. We'll figure it out together. Now we have the entrance.
What's this? I found something.
Ah, here. I remember in my first Let's Play to walk here and I was like, this boulder looks so odd. What's happening? Because it looks so out of place. But nothing is there. It's just a rock in a weird place. Ooh, dusty pouch. Darling bow. Whoever owned this bow surely loved it dearly. Ooh, and some leather armor. Let's equip this. Not going to give it to the Red Prince.